Hello, and welcome back to Terraria with Brian. Last time, we defeated one of the mech bosses, and this time around, right now, I would just kind of like to take a break. And so I just want to look at like some crafting recipes and things. I got like a tip that I should look at spores. And yeah, just turned 4:30 a.m. Anytime you just want to, relax in this game, there'll be like some random goblin invasion or pirates or a new boss that you're not even aware of is in the game. Doing a blind playthrough could be really tough. But maybe we'll actually get a break for a little while here, and I can do some other things. So spores. These are all things I've seen before. That was one of the new things that we made. Void Bag. Summons the Void Vault. If carried, may pick up items when your inventory is full. This pocket dimension is out of this world. I've heard something about this. Void Vault can be used to store your items. Stored items can only be accessed by you. Will contain items picked up by a Void Bag. So I think this is basically like an auto dump for certain types of items. So what do I need to craft it? Tissue samples are for crimson. Shadow scales for corruption. Okay. I would need bones, spores, and shadow scales. And then for the bag, bones, spores, and shadow scales. Alright, I probably have those things. I got plenty of shadow scales, I've got bones, and I've got spores in my inventory, and I've got more spores to go with that. And I didn't look, but I imagine it was probably at a... Nope, what was the... Hey, guide. This one's at a demon altar. How did I see anvil before? I'm not sure, but it's definitely a demon altar. Alright. That explains it. Let's grab these things and these things and these things and head to a demon altar. I don't actually have a demon altar that's like super close to my base. So I guess we have to go down to... Where is the nearest demon altar? Is there even one in here? There is. So basically... If I teleport over here, there isn't really a near one. Yeah, there just isn't a good one to get to. I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, so here's the demon altar. Void Bag and Void Vault. So I think the Void Vault is like something I keep at home. How large is it? It's kind of tall. Don't really have a place to store it in here. Ideally it would be close to here, so I guess maybe I'll put it out. Oh, that's the Void Bag though. Summon the Void Vault. The Void Vault is just a thing you can place. Yes, and I can still open the door there. So here's the Void Vault. And then the Void Bag can summon it. If carried, it may pick up items. When your inventory is full, this pocket dimension is out of this world. Okay, I would like to figure out how this works. So let's get an inventory filled with mud. And let's get some more mud too. And so if, for example, let's say there's some mud in there. If I throw some mud on the ground and my inventory is filled and I have a Void Bag in my inventory, mud block, it was lighting up purple, so I think that's telling me it went in the Void Vault, and it did, because this is back up to 9999. And the next question I have is, what about items that aren't in my inventory? Or that aren't in the Void Vault. So for example, here's some wire. Oh, that went in the Void Vault too. Alright, I thought maybe there was going to be a filter. So the Void Vault just picks up everything else when your inventory is full, it seems like. It may pick up items when your inventory is full. I just wonder if there's more I can learn about this. Alright. Well, it is what it is. I will carry that around, and perhaps it will turn out to be useful. So I'm going to go ahead and favorite that, so it stays in my inventory. And we can go ahead and put the shadow scales and things back. I suppose just reasoning it out, if I had things that I knew I wanted to always pick up, like let's say let's say my void vault was going to fill up as well, and I was going to run out of inventory space. If I wanted to make sure I can always pick up diamonds, I could take 1 diamond and throw it in the void vault, and then there'd always be room for a stack of diamonds up to 9.99 or however much it stacks to. And so if there are high priority items that I want to pick up, I think I could use the void vault to do that. So far, I haven't had too much trouble managing my inventory. Like, I've been using the safe a bit, and I know that's always, I don't know, watching people manage inventory on camera in any game can always be frustrating. I hope that it hasn't been too frustrating watching me. Yeah, but I don't feel like I've had too much trouble, but this will help, one would imagine. Alright, so that is one thing I want to check out. There are some other things that I wanted to try out. For example, the Souls of Night and the Souls of Light. And also, let's just make sure the turtle shell still behaves the way that I expect. So, Soul of Night. There's a Cool Whip. What a clever name. Your summons will focus strike enemies to summon a friendly snowflake. Friendly snowflake, interesting. Soul of Night in a bottle can be placed. Interesting. So it sounds like it's like a star in the bottle kind of thing. Key, that's the thing that summons the mimics, I think. Onyx Blaster. Never really played around with these from the previous update. Cursed Flames. Right. Can't do that without Crimson. And then Skeletron, okay. And so is there a corresponding Soul of Light? Cool Whip. Oh. Does it take both color? It takes Souls of Might. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. Cool Whip. It takes Light, Might, and a Frost Core. Oh, a Frost Core. That's one of the things you get from the Ice Golem that I tried to get during the storm in a previous episode. Sky Fracture. This is actually, I think, a good weapon, potentially, for the Destroyer. Magic Missile. Oh, that's interesting, but that's part of its crafting recipe. Light Shards. I think you get from mummies in the desert. And Souls of Light. What else do we got? Rainbow Rod is 58 magic damage. Ooh, that's actually like an upgrade from Flame Ash, but that takes Souls of Sight, right. I think we saw this before. And the Meteor Staff, Crystal Storm. Yeah, alright. And then finally, the Turtle Shell does just make the Turtle Armor after you get Chlorophyte. Alright, let me see if there's any other crafting materials that I really haven't played around with. I don't remember if I talked about this before, but basically, if I were completely new to the game, I'd be asking in the guide about every material. The fact that I know most of the game, but now there's new stuff, I don't know what things I should be asking the guide about. Hallowed Bars, for example. Maybe there's some stuff I can go ahead and make out of them that I want to make. Also, maybe I've just forgotten, because I don't typically make a whole lot out of Hallowed stuff. Yeah, obviously we could upgrade some armor, but the pickaxe we won't be able to do until we get all of these things. The armor you can do straight up from Hallowed Bars. Excalibur I could also make from Hallowed Bars, so if I wanted a good sword melee weapon, I could do that. As well as Gungnir. Hallowed Jousting Lance. That's interesting. 98 melee damage. Insane knockback. Build momentum to increase attack power. That sounds like an interesting mechanic. Durandal. Summon damage. Really? Summon tag damage. Your summons will focus struck enemies. Strike enemies to gain attack speed. That's really interesting. And then after we defeat the twins, we can get that. And after we defeat the Destroyer, I guess I could do these. The light discs are actually kind of fun, because they stack up to 5. Alright. I'm kind of interested in learning about some of these. 98 melee damage, insane knockback, build momentum to increase attack power. It's like ramming speed. I can't come up with a scenario where that would be really good, though. Like, it's hard to get a running start into an enemy unless it's like a slow-moving melee enemy, I feel like. Maybe you could use the momentum that you get from the Shield of Cthulhu to get a quick running start up against somebody, maybe? Although you might just kind of ram him with the shield then at that point. And this one, summon damage. Summon tag damage. That sounds interesting enough. I'm gonna make that one. I like playing as a summoner in general. And yeah, I'm curious to see how this tag damage is gonna work in things. So first of all, is it hold to attack? Interesting. It is kind of shaped like a sword, but it's actually just another summon whip kind of thing. It's not hold to attack, so you have to click it each time you want to use it. And so for now, I'm going to put that in the 3 slot, because that's typically where I've had my summony kind of things go. And let's go find an appropriate bad guy to try to use it on. If I go down just into my underground jungle, there's probably like a hornet or something in here that we could fight. Although NPCs may reduce the spawns down here. Maybe if I'm way over here, we'll get some spawns. There's a spawn guy up here. Yeah, so let's deal with these guys. Do I have my spider out? I do. I just have 1 spider right now. Alright, but he is focused. And my spider is dealing, like... I wonder if the tag wore off. Because it seems like right after I hit him, he was dealing in the 30s and then went down to like the 20s. Alright, I missed this guy. There we go. Hey, spider, go attack. So that was 26, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Not a lot of data to work with just yet. Arapaima. Let's have Spider Bro. Yeah, here's an idea. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna let my spider attack just without me even doing anything. So he's hitting in the teens and occasionally 20. And then I'm gonna strike this one. And the spider's having a hard time getting up there. If I do this, can the spider get up there? Nope. I can just resummon the spider on top of him, probably. It still seems like it's doing similar damage numbers. Once again, I don't know if there's a certain amount of time that the tag stays on. It's hard to infer this mechanic about summon tag damage. There's a lot of frogs in there. Can I find someone else to try this out on? Mushroom biome will be super scary. Oh, it's a fairy. Hi, blue fairy. 30s, 20s, 30s. And now this one is 20s, teens, 20s. Yeah, okay. So it definitely deals more damage right after I hit him with the whip for a little while. So I think that's what I was trying to infer. And I also think that it does wear off over time. And so this guy has enough hit points that we might actually be able to witness that. Yeah, blue fairy, I'll be there in just a second. Yeah, my spider's getting distracted. Spider, go back after this guy. There we go. Yeah, because now it's just sitting in the teens. Okay, so blue fairy, where are you trying to take me up to? Apparently there's something up here. If I go up this way, can I get close to you? It's still up here. Okay, let me come up there, blue fairy. Oops. I'm coming. You want me to go this way? I can do that, but I have to kind of cycle around. 1 second. Alright, the blue fairy just went zing. Let's see. Looks like it would have been down in here. What did you zing, blue fairy? What did I miss? Seriously though, what did I miss? Oh, it was just probably some cobalt or something over here. I forgot that they can find those ores, it seems. Okay, that was not particularly interesting. Alright, that's fine. Let's see. No bosses tried to summon themselves tonight. Are there any other ingredients I want to play around with? Probably. 2 black lenses make a sunglasses. Vanity item makes you look cool. I don't think I realized that. And they're also going to be needed in the optic staff. Spider Fang can make spider nest block. Can't be placed material. Interesting. Spider nest block with 10 cobwebs. What was the crafting recipe? Or sorry, crafting location? That's at a workbench. Cobwebs, I think, are other common blocks. Yeah. So let's go to a workbench and craft 10 spider nest blocks, which are also a material. Maybe just for walls. Oh no, they could be made into, oh my goodness, they could be made into furniture. Spider platforms, spider nest walls, bathtub. Okay, so a whole new set of furniture. Spider toilet. If that doesn't say comfort, I don't know what does. Okay, we got spider nest blocks. Great. Let me go wash my eyes out. Empty bottle. Look at all this. Apple juice, grape juice. So 2 grapes and an empty bottle, for example, can make grape juice, which is major improvements to all stats. Okay, so there's a bunch of different juice drinks and whatnot. Elderberry, blackcurrant. Wow, I did not realize just how many things. Presumably those are mostly things that fall out of trees. Bottled honey, yes, of course. Firefly in a bottle, lightning bug in a bottle, lava fly in a bottle, soul of light in a bottle, soul of night in a bottle, soul of flight in a bottle. Interesting. You could put a soul of flight in a bottle. I guess that gives a reason. Like after you've spent 20 of them on a pair of wings and you have some leftovers, that could be nice. Then you can put all of these insects in a jar. Alright, interesting. Alright, Fidelity at the Steampunker arrived, and I don't know that I ever talked to him. She sells the Contaminator and the Jetpack like she did before. Static hook. A bunch of logic gates and conveyors. Conveyors could be fun to play around with. Boiler used for special crafting. I guess that's for like steampunk furniture. Decay chamber. Not sure what that is. Teleporters. Not as useful now that we have pylons. And steampunk minecart. Equipable, steam powered. Probably travels faster than the minecart I'm currently using. But that's okay. I can live without that. Alright, so none of that is too interesting to me right now. I guess while we're talking to NPCs that I rarely talk to, the new NPCs I haven't spent much time talking to. The golfer. Pretty much all of this stuff is related to just golf. Vanity items. Lawnmower. Mows pure and hallowed grass. Mowed grass reduces enemy spawn chance. That's interesting. So let's play around with this for a moment. Let's just get it on the bar somewhere. Got the double music bug going on. So can I just hold the lawnmower? Yeah. And if I mow the grass... I see, I have to press the button. Oh yeah, look at the grass. Look how flat it is. And compare how flat that grass is to... if I just break the grass like this. It's got all these little bumps. Whereas the mown grass is completely flat. And so apparently that'll reduce enemy spawn chance. So if you wanted to make your base even more protected, or you just like this look, you can mow the grass. And one imagines it might decay over time, and the grass will first transform back into grass that looks like this, before eventually growing tall grass that looks like this. I'm just guessing. But that would kind of make sense. Alright, that's a unusual thing, but it's a thing. I also wonder in terms of the golf if like this mown grass, if you put it on a green, is going to have like less friction for the golf ball. But I'll play around with golf much later in the playthrough, if at all. I think I'm going to put this with furniture, because I'm not sure how to categorize it right now. The Zoologist is another new NPC. And I've hardly talked to her. So let's see. We've seen that, we've seen that. Squirrel hook grapple onto trees is only mildly interesting. Dog license and bunny license. More NPCs are good because they can help keep pylons active. So yeah, let's purchase a dog license and let's purchase a bunny license. Saplings can be placed. Kites, we saw a kite that I got dropped from a blue slime at some point. Critter shampoo applies dyes to minions, interesting. More vanity items. Equipable summons a Volt Bunny. 45 gold. A Volt Bunny. Sounds like he would run very fast. As a mount. But I'm not that interested in that. Consumable. Toss it to change how the world looks. Time for a change of scenery. Alright, we have to try one of those. Toss it to change how trees look. Alright, I'll try one of those too. That's interesting. Jousting Lance. Build momentum to increase attack power. Okay, so it's another one of these. Rideable Dark Horse Mount. Rideable White Horse Mount. Rideable Painted Horse Mount. Mollusk Whistle summons a rideable Flamingo Mount. Okay. And some more vanity items. Alright. Let's use the dog license. Dog delivery service. Bunny delivery service. So we'll get some more NPCs arriving at some point. Let's go back up to the surface. And let's go ahead. I'm just like in the forest right now. And let's go to where there's... Do I have any trees around here? Hi, zombie. I don't know that I have any trees planted. I must have some. I just want to make sure there's a tree on the screen. Why is there a crow? Is there a... It might be related to the cemetery thing, actually. Okay, here's some trees on the screen. So, world globe. Toss it to change how scenery looks. I think I saw the sky color change. Did the tree shapes in the background change too? Did it change like the background scenery a little bit? I'm not entirely sure. Didn't notice any other changes. But I know that there's like different forest background kind of colors. Oh, and the trees themselves, did they... I feel like I should have been looking more carefully. Bullet the dog has arrived. Alright, we got a new NPC. Terrific. Alright, what was this other thing? Toss it to change how trees look. Okay, we have trees on the screen. I'm looking at the trees. I'm looking at the trees in the background as well. I have a sense of what they look like. These did just change. Okay. So there are different tree styles in the world. The leaves and kind of like shapes of these have changed. And I think that was always the case, that there were different ones, but basically it just randomly generated with the seed of your world, and whatever one you got, you got. And so now you actually have a way to change it in-game, so I like that. I don't really have a strong opinion about the way the trees look, and so it doesn't really matter to me in terms of aesthetics and whatnot, but it's a thing. Bullet the dog. Where did Bullet the dog arrive to? Oh, I see him. He's over at the desert. Somehow I missed him before. Daisy the bunny has arrived. Bullet. Woof. Pet. We pet the doggy. His tail wags. Aw. Good job, doggy. His tail is still wagging because I managed to exit the menu with him still wagging his tail. Alright, he's back to walking around. Bunny rabbit. Can I find the bunny in less time than it took me to find the previous NPC? Don't see him there. Aha! Daisy the bunny is up there. That's inconvenient. So we will bring the bunny down here using the housing menu. This is a solid block. This house is missing a table. Oh, there's no table in here. How dare I? Do I have a table in here? One would imagine that I do. I think... Oh, that's a sandstone table. Great. I was going to say, I think that a dresser counts, but let's do this. Bunny Rabbit, you can come live over here. I've interacted with dogs and cats in real life. I think maybe growing up, like, one or two friends had a bunny, but I don't know that I ever actually, like, petted a bunny rabbit or anything. I guess the bunny is not going to come join us anytime soon, it just occurred to me. The corruption is really creeping up on the base. I wasn't originally interested in getting the Contaminator, but that's actually getting really close to the base. How much money do I have? I think the Contaminator is really expensive. Let's go talk to Fidelia. Contaminator costs 2 platinum. I do not have that much money. What does she say about happiness? She just says I'm jolly good. It's not particularly helpful. I wonder if we can get a discount. Possibly the bestiary can tell me about Fidelia's preferences. Steampunker sells her gizmos with an endearing accent. Desert. Okay. We think she likes the desert. So let's move her out to the desert. And painter or dye trader? Who do I want back at home? I don't know that it matters. Do they care where they are? There's actually something I want to buy from the painter, so I'm going to bring the painter back home. So we're going to put Fidelia out here. And I guess the dog can possibly be in the same house as another NPC. So you don't need to build separate houses necessarily for the pets. In any case, let's bring the painter back over here. Because there is something that I want to buy from the painter that I saw when I was watching Zisto. Alright, but the painter is not going to teleport back here because it's daytime, so while the painter is still over here, I want to buy a paint scraper, can sometimes collect moss. And so that is the thing that I want to check out. So there was this strangely colored bright green moss down here that, yeah, if I go in the left tunnel, I can get over there pretty quickly. So I'm going to go jump down to where that moss is. Assuming we can stay alive long enough to get there, which is always a dangerous assumption. Oh, I should totally go looking for some life fruit again, too. Because that is totally a thing that would help me out. It would also be good to empty out some of this water, but I'm not going to worry about that right at this moment. Okay, so over here there's this crazy green moss, and so I think I can use the paint scraper on it. I didn't see it go in my inventory. There we go, xenon moss. So I got some of it. And so what I want to do is just take some stone, which is in this place, and I want it to not grow on my base, and so let's grab the ice rod and just put it out here in the sky. So here's a block out in the sky. I'm going to put 5 blocks out here and then take some of the xenon moss, can be placed, and put it there. And we're just going to watch and see if it spreads. A site to dwell on and never forget. And then there's also the possibility that it would only spread underground, and so in order to do a test, we will also go underground to somewhere where there's a bit of open space. I want to check my depth really quick, because it might be like cavern layer. We are in the caverns down here, great. So we are going to once again use the ice rod to place it kind of floating in the sky, because I don't want it to grow everywhere. And we'll place 5 blocks of it there, and place that there. And I guess I can leave a torch over there just to help remind me. But this is basically in this open space to the left where once upon a time, a long time ago, I was farming some of the gemstone, whatever they're called, trees over here. But then I moved it into my big farm area. We killed an undead miner. Well, we killed. Good job, spiders. My spiders are doing work for me. Alright, but over time we can see if those grow into... Oh, they definitely spread. It did not take long at all. Alright, so this spreads. So if you want to have that look, you can harvest some of that moss and then let it spread. I just said that I wanted to go looking for more life fruits, because that's something I should periodically do. So let's come in here and trim the bushes so that we can get as much life fruit as we can to grow. Alright, no life fruit on that pass. But there is a nice tortoise who is interested in giving us 19 silver. So good job, tortoise. And there's also places in the jungle where we can potentially get some life fruit. Let's see, the paint scraper I'm probably not going to use again for a while. Once again, I'm going to put it in furniture because I don't really have a good spot to put it. And I want to make sure that the ice rod ends up back in my piggy bank where it belongs. But yeah, let's go to the other spots in the jungle. Yeah, where I can possibly get some life fruit. So let's go over here. And then if I go to the right, there's a few horizontal tunnels that are relatively easy to get into. So we'll give that a try. There's actually life fruit right here. Very nice. Life fruit. Yum! And then, yeah, I remember going through here before. So this could be a good place to go through again. See if we pick up any more life fruit. And I'm currently not buffed at all. That's probably a mistake. I don't want to use all of my buffs, but let's at least do Iron Skin and Regen to help stay alive. And I do have a nice Uzi, which can help soften up some of the enemies that we find along the way. Alright, a fairy has come to join me. Any chance the fairy wants to lead me to a life fruit? Oh, hey, we got yellets! That's a good yo-yo. That's a very good yo-yo, and we could reforge that. Okay, that was a good drop. I forgot that you could get that from random enemies in the jungle. That is great stuff. That is a new top priority. That could be really good. Here's the life fruits. That is also good. Okay, always come to the jungle. The jungle has good things. Welcome to the jungle. We've got fun and games, etc., etc. The fairy just went... Oh, yeah, the fairy went zing where the life fruit just was. It says there's a life fruit detected nearby, so there's another one somewhere. And that is worth a Spelunker potion. So let's grab the Spelunker. Do I see the life fruit right now? No. Is it upwards? I don't immediately see it. Ooh, life fruit just went away. It is upwards, it seems like. So how high can I go? Still don't see it. There must be multiple life fruit. Here's one. This is an area I think I just came through. That's pretty cool. Also, I'm hurting, so let's use a healing potion. And then where is the other life fruit? So there's another one that should be around this height. And let's see if it's still left. Let's add a little bit of light so we can see what we're doing. That's going to go into underwater, and I don't see it over here, so let's try going to the right instead. Okay, but it just disappeared, so it's got to be to the left. So it's got to be right around here. So I'm going to try to go around this water. Hello. Alright, Angry Trapper. You're going to be tough to defeat when you're hiding in the wall like that, which is probably why you're hiding in the wall like that, so clever strategy. Good job, I commend you. You're a formidable adversary. Now get out of the wall so I can kill you. Is that too much to ask? Oh, gosh. Ugh. Alright. Oh, we got coffee. Alright. I'm not a coffee drinker, but perhaps my... There's the light fruit. I was at the right height originally, so good job for me. Yeah, perhaps my avatar in-game is a coffee drinker, and is very happy to have gotten that. Let's imagine that's the case. Alright, I have a good yo-yo now. We definitely need to reforge that, so after getting this light fruit, that's going to be my next priority. And so far, like, I wanted to have the more casual day today, and it's actually kind of working out that way. I'm getting some easy, nice stuff. I don't see any other life fruit nearby. Life crystal is not a life fruit. Okay, so let's head home. Let's drop off some things that will quick stack. And we can put away the gradient and old weapons, because we don't need it anymore, because now we have yellets. Coffee is a food that can go in here. We have extra bombs, that's fine, we don't need to worry about that. Let's go to the ocean. Talk to one of our favorite guys after we kill this possessed armor. Because I wanted to collect the star. Yellets. 6 gold, yes, let's do it. Demonic, already, 15% damage, 86 melee damage. Great. Let's try it out. That was like 148, 166, 97. These are good numbers. That's a good weapon. Very happy with that. We are wearing Yo-Yo Bag, which gives us Master Yo-Yo skills, which includes a longer range and the counterweights. So that's going to be a very good weapon moving forward. Yeah. Alright. I don't know that I'll be able to use that on the twins necessarily. I might be able to. We'll have to see. So let's see. What else is there to do? What time of day is it? It's going to be 1 minute till a potential invasion by pirates or goblins, if that ever comes. So if that ever comes, I had created this arena that has this thing in the middle. In the past, I think it was kind of possible to kind of cheese pirates with a place where they'd kind of like walk up in here and get stuck in the lava. I'm not sure if this is tall enough or wide enough to kind of keep them out. So I don't know if that would actually work or not. Also, I have it near a graveyard, and I'm still not sure exactly what the implications of the graveyard are. We did see that one crow earlier. I wonder if I should pick these back up for now. We'll probably get some ghosts. And I can investigate this again at some point in the future, after I have collected a few more tombstones, and maybe we can make the graveyard even bigger. Hello, ghost. You're not much of a threat currently. So I'm going to put all of these tombstones back in here, and we can play around with that again at some point in the future. But 10 seconds until the next morning. Will there be an invasion? I feel like I've gone for so long with good luck not having an invasion that it feels like we're due. But we'll find out right now. Hey, no invasion. Alright, it was the perfect Terraria day. I wanted to have a relaxing day, and we got a relaxing day. Oh, the bunny's here. Let's talk to the bunny. Hi, Daisy. Rabbit noises. That's a good point. There's meow, there's woof. What noise does a rabbit make? I don't even know. We can pet the bunny. I'm petting the bunny. You're witnessing me petting the bunny. It is done. Alright. Fantastic. I might have actually done the things that I wanted to do today without being interrupted. That's amazing. Yeah, reviewing my list, that was literally all the things I wanted to do today, and we got them all done without interruption. Amazing. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Terraria 1.4 Master Mode, where we'll probably go back to progression and killing bosses and all that kind of good stuff. See you then.